Morning. Start off this morning by feeding the calves with my little brother, and then we'll go from there. Hey, how many bags? Okay, all right. All done. 6 bags. Back to the normal. Last bag. Kind of letting them eat a little bit more before I dump it again. They're not used to Aiden, so he scares the living crap out of them. Yeah, they're like, no, thank you. Please leave me alone. Yeah, good luck doing that. It's the first date, Aiden. Yeah, no way. Don't like you. I'll just feed this last bag.
Yes, big horns.
Dropping Dingledore off to mow, and I'm gonna spray around everything over at our house, around the bins and everything. Jared's still hauling grain, so, and Dad's spraying. So, I got the 4430 up here at the shop. Got done spraying, Aiden's still mowing. And it's got this very heavy duty hitch, or drawbar on it. The problem with that is, doesn't have these 2 holes up here, so I can't put this top link on it. So I was looking around the shop, I was like, I did this last year, I tried to rig up something to get that to work on that, and it was stupid. My dad was like, that's not gonna work. Even though I hooked everything up and got everything ready, Dad was like, that brush hog weighs too much for you to be rigging something up on the hitch. I put a bracket around it. I put like a bracket around that, And Dad was like, no, that ain't gonna work. So I see that we got a new hitch here. So I think we can take that drawbar out, put the new one in, and it's got the 2 holes that I need. So we can put the top link on there. I don't think, this shouldn't be that big a deal. There's just 1 pin in the back that you gotta undo, and then you gotta slide it out, which might be a little bit of a pain in the butt for one person to do. But I'll get to it. So this is all it is. There's a pin right there. Normally it has a water bottle holding it in, but it doesn't have anything this time. We need to put a water bottle in here. But you gotta stick your hand up through here. Try to find the handle. Might be easier to do with 1 hand, I mean with 2 hands. But yeah, drawbar. It's ready to pull out. That's all it has is 1 pin back here. I need to stuff a water bottle to hold it in. That pin doesn't have anything, like, it doesn't have anything at the bottom of it. It's just sitting in there. So normally you stuff a water bottle so it can't bounce out. I'm gonna definitely do that whenever we're gonna be hooking up the brush hog to this. But yeah, that's all it takes. Oh crap, I hope I can see which hole that was in. Because these should be the same length and everything, even though this is some off-brand heavy-duty version of that. It should be same holes. I would definitely say it was on the 3rd hole. So, there's a part of the water pump that we were messing with in the last video, or the video before that. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But yeah, I gotta try to get this wrapping off of it. My knife is falling apart. I only got 1 bolt. I don't know where that one went. Kind of sucks. So, how's my lining up? Yeah, not good. Is it that hole? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I got dust in my eyes. I need to put my glasses on. No, no, no. No! Water bottle. I need you. Crap. Let me put my sunglasses on. There's dust flying everywhere. Okay, so there's our hole. Line up our hole. Here's our pin. Which, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put you guys down for this one. So, turns out there was a water bottle underneath there. It was just wasn't in the right spot and it wasn't jammed in there good enough. So, I got that all figured out now. But yeah, I need to cut that so I can put that bad boy on. So, got the 1000 put on, which it leaks a little bit of oil whenever you do that. You pull out one and then you throw the other one in. Someday I'll get a recording of me doing that, but I didn't have my other camera with me. Well, it's over at the other shed. But, yep, got this put on. Got that switched over, so it's ready to rock and roll and ready to go on the brush hog now, which I was kind of worried that we didn't have another drawbar, but we did, so it's ready to rock and roll now. I'm going to go eat me some lunch now. Well, the 4430 is almost hooked up. I need to grease the grease zerts and the PTO shaft, but I'm not going to hook it up and then have to take it off whenever I move it, so we'll just grab the grease gun whenever we've got more time. So, it's been about 3 hours since I last talked to you guys and actually recorded something. And since then, me and Jared have been picking up wood. We picked up cinder blocks. We burnt some brush piles. But, yeah, I didn't really want to record any because, I don't know, I just didn't want to record any. We were doing a lot of odd jobs. I thought it was pretty boring. But, yeah, we were putting trim on the bottom of the door of our new shed because we want it to slide easy on whenever we're sliding it in and out, which I'll show you that here in a little bit. But I'm back at the 4430. I'm going to grease up the PTO shaft, and then I might take a swipe or two with a brush cutter and then call it a day, more than likely. I did find, while we were getting lumber, I did find a chain for our 80-year-old planter. I did. I found a chain for it. It was sitting at kind of a local lumber yard, so I will pick that up sometime soon. I gotta make sure they got a lot of the same like design of chain, so I should be able to take the chain that I have, go up there and pick up brand new chain. So yes, I was wondering if I was ever gonna find that type of chain, or if I was gonna have to drive far away to get it. But yep, got chain now. So when it comes to this PTO shaft, there is one greaser up here for this big old joint. There's two joints down here, one right here, and then there's like a clutch type thing in the middle that you gotta grease, and then there's another joint up there. Then put some blaster, some WD-40 in there, make it where it goes up and down real easily, and then put some blaster on that, and also on your like coupler thingy. Yeah, real fun. So this is what 1,000 PTO looks like. So for the people that don't know, I'll just show you. This is what a 540 looks like. So that's the difference. And then there's also one called, so that's 1,000. But then our grain cart, which is our only thing that has the big 1,000 on it. This tractor was on it for like a month. Well, not a month, but like a week. That's a big 1,000, which is just a thicker shaft. Still with all the little tiny ones. So, yep. I'm gonna mow a little bit, I think, if I can get everything hooked up. It might be a little pain in the butt for me to do that, though. Well, we're on a side mission. And it involves the combines. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, which one I want to take. Well, Honda kind of gives it away which one I'm going to take. I'm going to take the tracked combine out. I'll show you why in a minute after I take it out. Let's hope. So if you want to steal a combine, I'll teach you now. You put this in and then oh, this battery's not killed no more. So now, we just gotta hope she wants to wake up. So this is a 740 and this is a 750 dualed. This machine's about 2012. This one's about, 3 years old. 3, 4, about to be 4. Yep, so this is pretty much brand new machine. When it comes to horsepower, they're about even. Because of the year difference, they started putting more horsepower in the smaller model. Oh, that's a door seal. Wait. Yeah. Replace door seal. Why'd they leave it in here? That's a belt. Hope they're not that important. But that's mothballs. And it is not very clean in here. That needs to be cleaned out. I'm going to throw this stuff right down there. That belt looks like it's good. But I had to pray that it starts up and no mice are running by my feet. Nice cobwebs. We're going to be combine a week before too long. Well, it's going to be a little while. Oh, she's awake. I gotta figure out how to raise my seat up. Oh, so in this combine, it's on the armrest for the seat. That combine, it's a little handle down there. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. It won't stop. Huh? Oh, there it goes. Normally gotta hold the button for some reason. Oh, maintenance 1,000 hours. Now I gotta see if I can get this big old honka trunk out of here. I wonder if the camera's working. Oh, yeah. So whenever you gotta wash your cameras off, that's a pain. But my mirrors look pretty decently clean. Got the grain cart in front of me. I think we can get out of here. I'm gonna close in my ladder so it makes it even easier to get out of here. All right. We're changing into road gear. We're outside the shed. Next target, the new shed. Now leave your guesses. Why am I going up there with this? Oh wait, this one only has 2 gears. The other one has 3. This one, river down. We're in road gear. We're ready to rock and roll. This thing can go 25 miles an hour. It's actually the fastest production combine. Pretty impressive. This one's kind of weird, so it only goes about 23. But hey, there's our 23. We're getting a little bit higher than that, but it's about all she's got. She's got a problem where she likes revving up and down from about 16,000 to 2,000. For some reason, I don't know. This newer combine, ever since we got this one, it's done it. So the one before that, it would stay about 2,000 RPMs all the time. It would go 25 miles an hour all the time. I think this one's trying to be more fuel efficient. And this one's the first one we've had with DEF on it. So I think that's why. All the government junk. But yeah, what's your guesses on why I'm bringing it up here? Leave them in the comments below. Or you could just wait a few seconds and I'll tell you. But leave them in the comments below. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really need to pull it in today. I can wait, but I can at least bring it up here today. So we're ready to rock and roll tomorrow morning. First, I'll show you what me and Jared are working on. So, see this white strip down here? This is what we did today, or at least for a little bit of the day. We had to figure that out. We also added a 2x4 on the bottom so that it hangs down lower and it actually hits up against the concrete. Guys had put it on the door. It didn't really work the greatest. So we added another 2x4 so the shed will be more enclosed and it won't let wind get in there. But the reason for adding this is because whenever we bolt this into the concrete, it needs to have a nice smooth surface to rub up against instead of these grooves in the tin, so that whenever it's sliding open, it doesn't get caught on this metal piece that's going to be holding the door. And the reason why you got to have the metal piece on the door, at the bottom of the door, is so, well, I could show you really fast by unlatching this door, but I don't want the door to come off. But wind grabs a hold of the door and it starts flapping it out like this. And if you have really bad winds, your door will come off. And this is a 20-foot door. Well, it's a 40-foot door in total, but the door itself is 20 foot. It is heavier and heavy. You don't want them to come off. All the rest of our sheds are pretty much done the same way. But this one, we're going to do a little bit differently when it comes to sliding it all the way out. We want to be able to keep it out and not have to worry about it. So this metal piece right here is going to hold that side of the door. So whenever the door is all the way open, we already have this up here on the wall that holds the door. So, yeah. And those little pieces that you see right there, man, this is a lot of me talking. But these right here, they're going to bolt up right up along here. Bolt into the ground. So you can run over these. These are going to be able where you can run them over. So that's a good thing. So they're going to hold the door from blowing out. So yeah, that's what me and Jared are working on. This is our first one we did. We used some scrap metal. And that's why it took so long. We had to get scrap metal and we had to screw all those 2x4s on the bottom of the doors. But, see, I'll show you over here. See that? See how much sunlight's coming through? It's because that 2x4 isn't hitting up against the concrete. It's kind of hovering above the concrete. So if we add a 2x4 on the bottom, it'll seal up the shed a little bit more. Won't let critters get in. And whenever we either heat this baby up or do anything like that, see, this one has a 2x4 on the bottom of the 2x4. So it's all sealed up. Yeah, that's what they had it bolted up because the wind would take this and push it out. So it's screwed back up. Me and Jared screwed it back up so it won't blow out at the moment. But yeah. So me and Jared after I hooked that trailer up, me and Jared and Aiden, we all went up to our local lumber yard, picked up some 2x4s that are 20 foot long so we could put them underneath the doors. That door is pretty well fine, but the 16 foot door over here is not the greatest. So I backed it in here. This might be a problem now because the electrician is coming tomorrow. So that's your answer to your comment that I tried to get you to send me. Tall ceilings. I don't know how tall they are. I'm not quite for certain, but they are really tall. But you know what else is really tall? The combine. Ta-da! Combine's tall, and it's a very big platform to stand on. So, drive the combine in here, you get on top of the combine, you can put up all your lights. Electrician's coming tomorrow. Me and Jared are gonna help him tomorrow. So I brought the combine up. That might have to get pulled out tomorrow morning. When I say probably, it's gonna have to get pulled out tomorrow morning. But yeah, I need to just get rid of this. It's in the way now. Junk. School chairs. Our school is throwing away chairs, so I took 2. Nice little shop rolling chairs so I can sit down while I work on something. And there's my handyman jack. My other one's in my car. Jeff, you haven't seen me change my tires. It's a few videos back. Nice little plug there. I guess I can have you guys watch me struggle. Let me see. Where will I put you? I don't want to put you where you're just going to watch my butt. Does that look good? Ow. Oh, right there. You still don't see everything. Here. You won't watch my butt from over that angle. There you go. Want to take some blaster? Blaster on that. Blaster on the part that slides up and down on the PTO shaft. And then blaster in there. Blaster on the coupler. Good. Now, magic happens. Which you might end up still. Oh no. Oh no. Any mistake. There you go. Good job. I'm proud of you. Now my hands are all dirty. We are officially hooked up. I need to get some wires to wire this up so it doesn't get in the PTO shaft. Other than that, we're done. So, there she is. I took like 2 swipes on both sides of the road, just up to the new shed and back. Just to kind of, oh, that's a nice photo. I'm gonna take a picture of that here in a second. That looks really good. Yeah, we're in the big shed. You got the 24 row and got the rake and the poop sprayer in the back, and the big excavator's already unhooked. But some things I need to change. I need to widen this up. It's just too close. I can get into the PTO shaft. So these don't go very high up in the air, so I need to get them, but they can at least, they need to be farther out this way so they're not so close to the PTO. They're fine right now, but whenever you get on the hill and turn, you get into them, and you don't want that to happen. So that's number 1. Well, that's probably number 2. But number 1 that needs to happen is she's not wanting to fold up, and that's why I parked her in here. I don't know why, but you can see something's leaking. And yeah, it's not wanting to fold up. It's folded up the leaking wing. It folded it up, but this one didn't have enough oomph to get it up, which the last thing that was hooked up to this was the little red Tractor, and it had a lot of more hydraulic oomph. So I don't know if it's this 4430 not have enough oomph, or it's just it is leaking. So that is why it's not working. But the reason why it probably worked in the past was just because the other tractors had more hydraulic fluid to throw at it. But now looking at this big boy, look at that. Look at all the hydraulic fluid on that cylinder compared to these other ones. Say Dad had a line with some problems. But yeah. I'm done mowing for the day. I'm actually done for the day, so grab this bad boy and we'll go home. Thank you guys for watching again, and if you're new around here, subscribe, stick around. You watch this whole video, so you might as well stick around for some other videos, or check out some videos in the past. If you're new around here, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any suggestions or have anything that you would suggest for anything. Just leave me a comment what you think, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.